one thing that really surprised me when last session is when you guys reached the iron gate and you're like, well, how do we open this thing? You didn't use the chime of opening you had. You just were like, let's stick my hands in these nasty ass destroyed bodies and try to find a key. Just a thought.
Yeah, but
hey guys, do you guys remember we have a chime of opening,
man? Yeah, with a finite amount of charges, man. Always look for a key first.
Sure.
Listen, our new companion eviscerates Darrow just on a whim. We can reach in a bag and find a key with a little blood on it, right?
I mean,
half the party is gonna suck them dry. So
that's true. That is true. Actually, is it a full 50-50? Well, so Sephel eats brains, and Adonais eats Darrow. You could make the argument, actually, does Indigo eat people when he is warg?
It's up for debate at this point. He hasn't reached a point where he's gotten desperate.
You have had that weird hunger shit going on, though. I'm a little. That makes me a little bit nervous.
Hangry.
He does get hangry.
Yeah, I get hangry too. I want chips, not people.
Then you haven't lived. I'm just kidding.
No. I don't look at my friends when I get hangry and be like, "Hey, are you using that ring finger?"
Y'all look delicious. Anyways, last time you guys made it through the rest of your big combat with the Darrow Savant, and then had leveled up, and then you had moved on, kind of searching for this ping, I guess you would call it, or this ripple of magic that Sephel had detected, kind of traveling through the Forez, coming from what he felt was the northeast. You guys took some time traveling between quite a few of the tunnels, trying to take any direction you could that would lead you further in that way, until you came across a smaller cavern filled with 2 Darrow and 3 cave bears, to which, with a little bit of sneaking, and then an impressive play by Indigo, went in, charmed 2 bears, almost got the 3rd, and then proceeded to destroy one of the Darrow with an incredible guiding bolt, followed by the rest of you guys mopping it up, and then eventually charming the 3rd bear, and then communicating with said bears as to why the hell they were down here. And they were titillating conversation for all of you. There was some hot debate on whether or not to have these bears accompany you, 2 which would have been friends for about an hour, and 1 who will be friends for about 24 hours. Instead, you decide to send them off looking for treats and other dead bodies to consume. Fisted your way through some dead bodies.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
You dug through some horribly eaten and vaporized Darrow bodies to find a key to a large gate. To the north, you guys went through, proceeded along the path until you came across a room that had this large black water pool. And from it, you guys were actually able to use a couple of your water orbs and start filtering out some water and gathering for it. And you realized that there was a larger slope that led up and kind of towards the north east. As you guys started heading that way, a large watery creature rose up to the same level as you all are, and is now beginning its attack. And we have already rolled for initiative, so we're going to just, hop right the heck in it as soon as I get some music going. All right, so first up in the order is Sue, who is going to... Let's double check here. I always got to double check my features here, because she has that wonderful Dread Ambusher. If you take the attack action on that turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action, dealing an extra 1d8 with the weapon's damage type. Well, she's going to fire twice at this watery creature with her repeating light crossbow. So let's see how that goes. I'm going to roll both of the attack dice. Wow. That's not great at all, guys. That's a 5 and a 2. But let's see what her to hit is again. No, neither of those hit. Shiitake mushrooms. Okay, well, that's good. She's like, how is that possible? And you just see it. She's like weaving and bobbing back and forth, this watery monster. Next up is the monstrosity, who is going to... Let's just see here once again. It's beautiful abilities. This is going to be so much fun. Who's it going after? It is going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to get to here. Let me just double check. Pretty sure it's got some reach. It's got some reach abilities. It is... You know what? It's actually going to move over here. Like arcing over the water, reaching out towards you guys. And it's going to try and grab you, Sephel.
Ah, fuck.
That is a 15 to hit.
Shield.
You suck.
So no. Get fucked.
All right, so it misses. You use your arcane magic to deflect it, and then it kind of fades back a little bit away from you guys. Still, like, hovering up in this arc of water, 60 feet up in the air. Now it is Scylla's turn.
All right.
Get her done.
Let's do some learning. Do I know anything about this creature?
I will allow you to do a Arcana or a... You know what? No. We're going to stick with Arcana. An Arcana check on this.
17.
Nice. Okay. I'll say that's good enough. This is something known as a water weird, and it is a type of elemental. You know that these creatures are usually summoned and bound to a particular place in which it is meant to protect it or guard something. That is... I'll say that's what you know as of right now with a 17.
Is it considered a beast?
No.
Because it's an elemental?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think Scylla is standing, because we're like on this sloping path upward out of the cavern, and it's like rising 60 feet out of the water, like kind of in front of us.
Yeah, so it's like the pool, the water from the pool has like started to coalesce towards the center, and it's like rising off of a spout coming upwards, so it's still connected to the water.
Does it look, knowing what I do about these water weirds, the tide pool at its base, like the whirlpool, do I think that that's natural, or is that part of it?
You think it's connected to it, but I will say you don't feel like if you did, depending on what you did to the water, doesn't mean it's necessarily going to affect it.
And do I feel like I could swim in a whirlpool?
It's definitely not like a raging whirlpool. It's just like the water's being drawn in a lazy circle. You wouldn't be like fighting against that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scylla will, she's got her trident out. She's gonna approach, or she's gonna turn to everyone standing around, and she'll say, "This is a water weird, an elemental summoned to this particular place." As I quote Will, exactly. Nice. And she's going to say, I think it is here to guard this place. And she kind of sees that Sephel's like all wet now, right?
No, he didn't get hit, actually.
Yeah, didn't
hit me. Okay. But clearly it's aggressive. She's going to, with her trident drawn, sprint forward and dive into the water.
Oh shit.
Okay. Because it's 60 feet down, do you mind making an athletics check to see if you mitigate some of this damage?
I don't know how. I don't have anything ranged, guys. There were so many options.
I mean, you have a trident that you can throw.
Yeah, and then I'd have to go get
You only get one, though.
That's a 10.
That's a 10? Okay. I'm pretty sure there's like there's a thing from like the Coast Guard depending on like how far you fall into water, but if you fall like at least 100 feet, it's like hitting concrete or something like that. You're gonna take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
But that is severely reduced because you're athletics and you've got a swim speed, so like you know how to get in there.
Okay,
all right,
so
what are you doing now?
Yeah, so do I have enough to get like within 5 feet then down there, you think? Like if I dive forward?
No, you would have to like almost swim up the like the current of water that leads up to it. This like cylinder of water that leads up to the water weird.
Okay, so oh, I see. So I can't even. I thought I could attack like it like coming out of the water, but I can't even do that.
No.
Well, then I didn't want to dive. I thought I could like attack the base of the water.
No, man. No.
So the only part that you can attack is like its face.
You can get up to its body, but the entire pool is not it.
Okay.
It is a large
like
creature.
But the base of the stalk where it like connects with the pool.
That's what I'm asking.
That's what you're asking about, right?
Yeah. It's like booty.
It's
Can she poke its booty with her trident?
Right.
Can
Oh,
she stick
man.
it in the butt?
That's what I'm asking. Like, because it's coming out of the water. Like, I'm not trying to attack like the pool, but like where it's attached.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, it's not 60 feet tall.
What is it?
It's a large creature. Large creatures are between like 10 and like
So it's floating.
16 feet. Yeah, it's essentially floating on a stalk of water. I will let you attack it. How about this? We'll just simplify it. I'll let you attack.
Okay. Either that or I'm just gonna stay where I was and take the dodge action. If it really is just a wall of water, then
I will absolutely allow you to damage its butt from
Stab it in the butt.
Just poke the butt, Sam.
All right.
Stab that butt.
That is a 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
11 points of piercing.
Okay. Is there anything special about your trident?
It is really pretty.
Okay, good to know. I'm glad it's pretty.
This is stronger trident than most have seen, but no, it's not like I don't think it's magical or anything. No.
Is it a +1 or anything?
No.
Okay, good. That's all I need. Thank you. Is that your turn?
I think I'm feeling uncertain. I might do another attack. I don't think it's doing anything.
You got a bonus action or anything you want to use?
I'll do my second attack, which is a 25 to hit.
That's another hit. Yeah, you should definitely take your second attack. So.
Oh yeah, you got those.
Yeah.
Second attacks for jumps.
Another 11 to hit?
Yeah. No, a 25 to hit, 11 piercing.
Oh, okay. All right, great. Cool. You're poking it in the butt.
All right, I'm done.
It looks down from its tall place and just this silent kind of noise is coming.
Yeah, you don't like getting poked in the butt, do you?
Yeah, no, he don't like it there. Sephel, you're up.
Oh, we are children. Hey guys, guess which wizard prepared so many fire-based damage spells?
Oh.
Suck.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
You're gonna do nothing.
Well, so I can't. Area of effect. Centered on a point you can see within. I don't think it has to be on the ground. I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, no, doesn't say anything about ground. I'm going to pop a magnify gravity at this bitch.
Okay.
So it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Where are you centering this?
On it.
On its like legitimate form, 60 feet up in the
Yes.
air? Okay.
Yes.
All right, cool. So it needs to make a strength saving throw?
A Constitution saving throw.
Constitution
And I will say before you... So I say it before you roll a die. I am casting this at 2nd level.
Okay. Does this affect the save at all? Or?
No, it doesn't affect the save. I'm just saying that I'm upcasting before I roll more damage than I'm...
Okay. That's a 13.
That is a fail.
Okay, great.
So it's going to take 3d8 force damage, I believe. Let me verify. Yeah, 3d8 force. And its speed is halved until the end of its next turn.
Okay. It's a 10-foot square, yes?
10-foot sphere.
Sphere. Okay, so it's basically it's square perfectly. Got it.
Yes. All right, so 3d8. Ooh, there are 2 8s in there.
Indigo, you're going to be up next, by the way.
21 points of force damage.
21.
Oh my.
Holy smokes.
2 8s and a 5.
Damn, son.
And then I am going to use my staff to... No, wait, that is... Hold on. Double checking things. I know how to use new items.
Clearly.
I don't.
It's the one magic item you guys will be using.
Fucking Christ. No. Nope, that is a action, so never mind.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
that
your whole turn?
is my whole turn.
Okay. You guys see this water weird with this forcible intensification of gravity, just like its forms slightly shrink, and you can see like the water almost trying to like ripple back to reform in size. But water is actually like raining down on top of Usilla from its form as it's being forcibly compressed down in size and losing a little bit of health. Okay, Indigo, you are up.
Real quick, Sephel, does that spell affect either its movement or any of its saving throws?
Yes, it does have its movement.
Okay.
Until the end of its next turn.
Alright, so you kind of want to keep it over there then.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to... Well, I want to limit its ability to get to us.
Cool.
And figure it's easier to attack if it's in place.
Absolutely. Alright, in that case, Indigo will just plant his hands together, say a quick prayer to Proal, and send out a sacred flame at our water weird opponent. So make a dex save, please.
That is a 22.
Ooh, that super saves. Indigo's like spark of divine fire just goes like wide right, like ugh.
I hate water.
The gravity makes it ripple just enough to just whomp.
Indigo takes one long step behind Athenace and ends his turn.
You got this, buddy.
Okay, yeah, it's in fact Adene's turn, and he's like, he cocks his head, and he is not entirely sure what to do here, because as a vampire, he does not like water, and he's just like, I cannot do, and he just is in frustration because he can't go over water. So he stays. That's his whole turn.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, vampires
can't do water? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
We are back up at the top of the order with Sue. Sue is going to throw her bead of force at it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So she's just like, eat this, mother. And throws it. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Did really good last time. Let's see what happens this time. Fudge, that's a natural 20. Okay. Each creature...
Doesn't say anything about half damage.
Yeah. So I imagine then that it just sails on, hits the pool down below, and there's just explosion of just like a small bomb went off. Well, that was a waste.
It's fine. That was only a rare item.
Yep. Well,
we'll find plenty of those.
That was her action using that. And she's going to step up closer to the edge, kind of getting in front of Adonais. And next up is the water weird, who now having his movement restricted a bit. What's his intelligence? Intelligence is okay. I think he understands from the way that Scylla's moving that this is kind of natural territory for them. And so they're going to like swing around on their stalk and try to grab Sue. That is a 19 a hit, and she does not have her shield out, so that is a hit.
Oh, shit.
If the target is medium or smaller, blah, 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 blah. Okay, she needs to make another check, which she fails, and so now she is grappled and considered restrained, and it is going to constrict her, as it now has it in this like watery tentacle. Let's see, I gotta roll up a bit of damage. Wow, that is 14. Nope, that is 17 points of bludgeoning damage to Sue. And then it is going to draw her into its body and try to drown it, essentially.
Okay.
But because it has reduced movement, it can only move back about 5 feet. Okay, and that is its turn. Scylla, you are up.
All right. For Sam's second turn of how much can she bullshit with the dungeon master?
God.
Now, so I think I understand now. The water elemental is on what is essentially a wall of water.
Sure, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, so would you say that the wall of water that is standing on is difficult terrain and perhaps I could swim up?
I'm not going to call it difficult terrain for you, but absolutely you can swim up it.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what I'm going to do.
Swim up its butt, sure.
She has poked the butt. She would now like to enter the butt.
Oh, boy.
We're getting into the NC-17, okay.
Come on.
All right.
We had a whole conversation about consent last time, Sam.
I mean, when it took Sue, Scylla's not happy. So she's going to swim 5 feet into the space directly below, and then she's going to swim 55 feet straight up.
Okay.
Dash.
Okay, so you are dashing. Cool. All right. So
Actually,
you're now underneath it. You are officially at its real bottom.
Correct.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right.
So I must be close to Sue.
Yes, you are. You are very close to Sue. I'd say you're within 10 feet of them, for sure.
I think she's like reaching out to Sue right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I like it. Sephel, you are up.
Okay. So Sue is constricted in this thing right now. Scylla is swimming their way up. Okay. I'm going to... So Sue can either make a Constitution saving throw, or she can just decide to be willing. But Sephel is going to call out to her. Sue, let me take you. I can bring you back. And he's going to cast Vortex Warp.
Okay. This is what I'm going to say. I don't think she can hear you.
Okay.
Necessarily. But I don't think she's unwilling, because she's trying to do anything to get out of this thing.
Okay, that's all I need then.
Yeah.
So I am going to grab her. She is going to get teleported right out of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to drop her right next to Indigo.
Okay. She lands, and there's like this huge splash of water. She's just...
Oh, hey.
Thank you.
and
We're not
Scylla's
done
just
yet.
left there outreaching, and just like, what the fuck?
I hope this is good.
This is great.
She's just gone.
Is this your whole turn there, bud?
Yep, that's my whole turn.
All right, Andrew, you're up.
All right, Indigo's gonna break on a little bit of a jaunt to the northeast here, get a little bit of distance, and I am gonna go ahead and try to Thorn Whip our water weird friend here.
Okay.
Let's see if that works with attack roll by me. That's a 24.
That's a definite hit.
All right, so it'll take a little bit of damage, and it is pulled 10 feet closer to me.
Ooh.
And I assume Scylla comes along for the ride as well. She's in it.
Yep, Scylla's coming with it.
All right, that's 5 points of magical whippy damage.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying. on that.
Whippy
Not enough
damage.
people do. Okay. You make... What's your passive insight, actually, Indigo?
17.
Okay. As you were pulling it closer to the lip of the ledge that you are climbing up and farther away from the water, you get the sense that it's actually nervous about that. Like, it seems to be actively struggling harder and harder because it doesn't seem like it wants to get away from the water. Okay. Is that your whole turn?
Get it out of the pool. Get it out of the water.
It is once again Adonai's turn, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna die if I go on the water. So no thanks, my guys. I wish I could do more. But he picks up a rock, like a good sized rock, and he's gonna try and chuck it at it. He's like, fuck you, water. You've cursed me for years. That's actually a hit. And we're gonna say it's a d6 worth of damage. And he does max damage with it.
Nice.
Let's see. Say it's like a hand axe. What would a hand axe be for him?
Is it a
Be-
magic rock?
+4. So he does 10 points of damage to it. But it seems to like splash through it on the other side. So you're not entirely sure how much actual damage was done to it. Okay, and we're back up to the top of the order with Sue. Sue does it land them prone when they're teleported, or is she standing? Okay, so
Nope,
she's
she
standing.
just lands standing.
Okay. She is... What's she got for spells here? She doesn't really have too much that she can do. So she is going to step over, and she's going to fire 2 more bolts. She's like wiping the water from her eyes, and she fires off 2 quick shots. Let's see here. Both of those are hits. And she is going to do a complete combined total. That's an 8 on the first die and a 2 on the second. So she does 16 points of piercing damage. It's not dead, but it is looking pretty weak. Okay, and that is their turn. Next up is the water weird, who's then going to turn kind of like in on itself and is going to attack Scylla. That is, I don't think that's going to do it. Yeah, 15 does not hit you, right?
No.
Okay. Great. Well, that's its turn. You are the superior aquatic beast. Then it is going to move. How long is its movement reduced for, Brendan?
It was only until the end of its next turn, so it's back to normal movement.
It's going to move over here, and I will say, Scylla, you are carried with it as it moves like far away back across the water. trying to get some distance. And Scylla, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to try and hit it with my trident from inside.
Go for
I think
it.
I'm just gonna pierce out where it looked like it was coming for me and see what happens.
Yeah,
21 to hit.
that's a hit.
It's 6 damage. Second attack. I'm rolling really good, guys. 23 to hit.
Jeez, and Crow, yeah.
Oh, not great damage. 5 damage on the second one.
Okay, it's looking really rough. It's like its form is almost minuscule now to what it once was. All right, that's your entire turn.
Yes.
All right, Sephel, you are up.
Okay. Can it go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw for me?
No. That's a 5.
No. So I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on it, and because I'm 5th level, that now does 2d6 psychic damage.
Christ. Is Mind Sliver a cantrip? It's a cantrip,
is.
right? Wow. Nice.
Not too bad for damage. 8 points of psychic damage.
Describe your kill.
Cool. So I'm going to just sort of like reach into the mind of it, and using a little bit of my graviturge energy, I'm going to plant this like bead of gravitational force inside of its mind that as I retract, I like detonate it, like splitting an atom, and just in its entire mind implodes from the inside.
Scylla goes flying back down into the pool of water below as this water weird is destroyed. She's just... I will say that you are not damaged from it because it is so weak. It was probably floating back down slower and slower to the big pool of water. And you guys are officially out of combat. Good job.
Nice.
Can I explore this little pond while I'm swimming in it?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Like, is there anything at the bottom?
Make a investigation check.
Well, Sue, Ednays, I see you two also hate water. Welcome to the club.
I got a nat 1.
cannot go into it. It hurts my skin.
Yeah, same. Me too.
So he's like, I'd rather prefer to get into the water consensually.
Indigo, why do you hate water?
Because every time we come into a water-based scenario, I almost drown.
That's fair.
I used to like
Wow.
water.
The last time
man.
wasn't great.
Scylla, what'd you get for investigation?
Nat 1.
Oof.
Nat 1. It's, even with your superior vision, you're swimming down in there. I imagine this Nat 1 is going to take it in that, like, you spend a good half an hour down in there searching, and unfortunately you find that there's nothing in this pool. It just, like, goes down to a small section with, like, a crevice at the bottom where it seems to be draining out somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, then she will swim on out and meet up with the party again.
Okay.
DM, can I know do these things regenerate? Like, if this thing is bound to a particular place, is it going to reform after a certain amount of time now that we have defeated it?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
It's a good question.
Yeah, Arcana. Ooh, 21.
Okay. You don't believe that it will. You
Okay.
think that this is what you know of them. They are bound to whatever water source that they are summoned within. If they are brought outside of that water, it is immediately destroyed. Like, it cannot live without that connection. So that's what it was fearful of, with Indigo dragging its form closer and closer to the ledge, because as soon as that water was severed from it, gone.
Yep.
You know that they can become fully invisible if they are immersed within the water source that they are in. But once they are destroyed, they do not regenerate.
Gotcha. So
you
if
think
we,
if you
if
were to
we
come
had
back this
gone
way, you'd be fine.
swimming, if we had decided to go swimming before we fought this thing, that could have gone real bad.
Yes, it was lingering on the edges, waiting for someone to kind of immerse a little bit more of themselves before trying to grapple out. And then when you started moving up and away, it decided to make its move anyways. So
Gotcha.
you know as well that they are summoned typically to guard something. And as Scylla can tell you as she's come back up around, there was nothing in the pool. So the question is what was it guarding?
If I had to guess, I think we are coming upon something important here as we climb an elevation. I do not think the elemental was guarding anything to the south. This seemed like a purposeful location here close to the water where you would have to travel by the elemental.
No, I agree.
Should
Must
we
be guarding whatever comes next.
should we be sneaky?
I don't think it hurts any of us to be rather quiet about it, especially if there's something lingering further on.
Yes. I think now is the time.
Okay.
Sue?
Yeah, Sue will cast Pass Without Trace, so everybody gets a +10 to their stealth right now.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what
Alright.
I hear right before I roll with disadvantage.
I think as we go to walk on, Scylla will walk up to Sue and place her at a different kind of gesture, put her palm on her forehead, and just say like, "Are you all right, friend?"
Yeah, I'm a little damp, but otherwise I'm fine. Thank you for jumping in there. And I mean, if it wasn't for Sephel, I'm sure you would have gotten me out.
I do not think my trident was as useful in that fight as perhaps could have been.
I'm sure it had something to do with the fact that it was of water, and if it was something more of akin to a beast or had actual flesh, I'm sure you would have done more to it.
Perhaps Sephel, in the future, you could help me create something more magical for combat such as this.
It's a possibility. I have been experimenting with things. Could perhaps find a way.
We could always try to make you an oil or something too, as well, Scylla, if Sephel's not able to help you construct something better.
That would be lovely. All right. She'll walk forward.
Indigo's good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Sue's gonna have the potion of Hill Giant Strength in one hand as a precaution, potentially. But okay, you guys you're gonna stealth on to the west.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so please make new stealth checks.
May Toro guide your steps to Scylla.
Who? No, just kidding.
Who the fuck are you talking about? Slightly better.
Buddy. Grateful for Pass Without Trace in this moment.
Right. 22 for Sephel.
Okay. Who else?
I got a 15,
Great.
Oh.
which is pretty bad considering that was guidance and
Yep.
Pass Without Trace.
Jesus.
You know what? I also got a 15, so...
Wow.
Okay. Adonais got a 30, Sue got a 32, Sephel got a 22, Indigo and Scylla came up with a 15.
Pretty good.
You guys continue to creep forward. And after a steady upward climb, you see this tunnel opens up into a huge, well-lit chamber. The glow of Ferez in bioluminescent fungi, complete with shafts of white light that fall upon naturally formed shelves along the walls, as well as a rocky mesa at the center of the cavern. Crudely formed ramps connect the different levels of the mesa up to the height of its two topmost tiers, which are linked by a sturdy bridge. And I'm going to move you guys to a new map, and I'll continue to read the flavor text. Atop one of these tiers sits a large red dragon egg, which you guys can kind of see back in this corner. Atop the other stands a 50-foot tall obelisk made of smooth black metal with a few noticeable imperfections, as though small parts of it were somehow chipped away. A female darrow stands close to the obelisk, gently patting and stroking its surface. The obelisk, as you watch, flashes once, and the glow of the Ferez around the cavern flaring in response. The darrow squeals with glee as she snatches an object from the ground, then writes something down within a small notebook. What do you do?
Well, we have not been seen, right?
You do not believe you have been seen, yes.
I think Scylla is going to look at the group. I'm sorry, we know where the egg is? Like, we can see it? Not yet.
Yes, you can. I will say that you can see it from, like, if you've crept up to the corner, that you can see it, yes.
Okay.
Sue is immediately making eyes with you.
Exactly.
Scylla, like, hell yeah, here it is.
Yeah. I think Scylla's gonna stick to the wall and try to get closer to the egg.
Yeah, I think Sue's inclined to go with you on that one.
Which one of you two is the stealthier? Probably Sue, right?
Sue does not have disadvantage, and she has a +3 to stealth.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, because I know we're not gonna, like, talk them into waiting for this. Sue, wait. He is going to...
Fuck you, old man.
Fine, don't take my fucking help. He is going to pass her the bag of holding.
Okay.
To place the egg in when you reach it. And he is going to cast invisibility on her.
I will just stop you for a second. She does have it as a natural ability.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Never mind. Fuck yourself.
So she's actually going to like point at you, Scylla.
Yeah,
and be
no,
like,
I'm going to
wait.
I will cast invisibility on Scylla then.
Okay.
If they're going to go up together.
Sure.
Okay.
So Scylla, you are invisible.
And I'll get a quick guidance onto Sue then.
Okay. Sweet. So Sue and Scylla, you are invisible. Let's go ahead and put little markers. We're going to put the little ninja mask. Okay. We're going to roll stealth checks here. Okay. Pass Without Trace has like maybe a minute left on it. So you will have the benefit here.
All of us, or just Sue and Scylla?
Well, unless you guys are trying to get to the egg as well.
No.
It's up to you. Unless you... And you guys can move. The rest of you can move if you have some other plan, but it seemed like Sue and Scylla were trying to make moves on the egg.
I was going to talk to Indigo and, like, figure out a plan, but let's resolve what they're doing first.
Okay.
Does the invisibility do anything to help my disadvantage?
It's just going to give you a passive bonus, so don't worry about that.
Oh, those are good rolls. Hey. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, we do.
Look, it never happens.
Every once in a blue moon.
Yeah, every once in a while.
What you got there, Scylla?
28.
28?
Nice.
Holy smokes.
Wow.
Sue got a natural 19, so she's up in the 30s again.
Oh, shit.
So, okay, you guys managed to round the corner, and this particular darrow is just totally oblivious, has absolutely no idea. And you guys continue along. Let me just double check the height of these little rock faces, though, real quick.
Indigo, should we act as a distraction or engage this darrow, try to figure out what's going on?
I mean, I think only if we hear like a thud and a clank from over there.
That's fair.
Okay. These small cliffs are like 10 feet, so there will be athletics checks to try and climb them. So go ahead and do that, Scylla, if you're going to try to climb up.
Yeah, I think I'll go first, and then once I'm up, I'll help Sue.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check then.
That is a 14.
Okay, you managed to get your way up, and I already rolled with advantage as if you were helping Sue, and she manages to get up there as well, and you guys get right up to this egg. Just to emphasize how large a dragon egg is because I don't think in any of our games we've come across one of these things.
No.
It stands 4 feet tall by 3 feet in diameter, and it weighs 180 pounds.
Holy
it is
shit.
very, very large. And so I imagine, like, the two of you can't see each other, but I imagine you were close enough that, like, you had, like, one person had a hand on the back of the other.
Yeah.
And so you feel Sue, like, pull out the bag of holding, and she's, like, putting one, like, feeling down your arm to your hand, and, like, it gives you one half, and you guys try to, like, start stretching it apart, or, like, the opening, to kind and I picture it's kind of like a leather cord almost, so it allows the mouth to get bigger and bigger. And you guys start, like, fitting it over it, and it's almost seems like it's not going to go, and then until finally it just disappears inside the bag of holding.
How much did you say it weighed, Will?
180 pounds.
That's like over a third of the capacity of the bag of holding.
Yeah, it's
insane.
a lot. So you have this red dragon egg in hand.
Wait, so what does that mean?
It's in the bag. You have it. And Sue's just like, all right, let's see if we can make it back to the opening.
Yeah, I think she kind of, like, squeezes her hand and then starts to help her down the ledge again.
Okay. Indigo and Sephel and Atenes, I want everybody to tell me their passive perception, please.
10.
17.
17, and Atenes is a 14. Un momento, por favor. Okay. Indigo, the skin on your neck starts to rise. And Atenes kind of, like, looks towards you, and he just sniffs into the air, and he's like, I smell something. And you then feel like something's kind of touching the edge of your mind, Indigo, as a extremely odd creature appears above you, and your head snaps up as you hear, I'm going to kill the intruders! Intruders! As you see this green ball with a large eye, a gaping mouth, long tongue, and 4 eye stalks that come.
Oh no.
And I need everybody to roll initiative as this creature appears, and the darrow on the large platform by the obelisk turns. All right. So first up is going to be Sue. Sue doesn't hear the noise of this creature, but she sees the attention of the darrow gets turned towards the entryway, and so she immediately is like, all right, something's wrong here. And so she is still invisible. She is going to let's see what this magic item does again. Okay, that's good, but that's not what she needs. She is going to, how far can she throw this? That's not far enough. Okay, she's going to jump down this ledge. So I'm going to do an athletics check. She makes it. So she jumps down, invisible, and is then going to make another athletics check to try and climb up this one. She makes it up, and she gets to there, and that is the extent of her movement. Why does she seem invisible to me? All right. That is Sue's turn. She is only moving. She doesn't want to blow the element of surprise. Next up is Adonais, who doesn't have a great way of reaching this floating creature, who is 60 feet up in the air and about 5, 10, 15, 20. So like 20 to 25 feet away. So that, what is that like? I forget.
Yeah, Pythagorean theorem. It's all
but it's
bullshit.
like 90 feet or something, I think. So it's a decent way away from you guys, but he is going to start running towards the Darrow because he's been like trying to hold back his hunger, but sees it and is going to just double move. So, and then he's going to do an athletics check. Makes it up. That was a natural 16, so it gets up one ledge towards this Darrow. Next up, in fact, is the Darrow. Let's get their sheet up here. You guys are gonna love this.
I disagree.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some
no.
shades of the previous combat coming
I know
up.
what this means.
They are. They're gonna go invisible. Yep. They're going to go invisible. So they disappear from view. Seeing this horrifying vampiric creature start running towards them. And yeah, that is going to be their turn. Okay. Next up is the green multi-stalked floating eyeball. They are going to, let's see here. This was fun reading all the stuff that these guys can do. Do you guys know what this creature is off the top of your heads?
I know the family it
I have an
belongs to.
idea.
What you got, Andrew?
I think it's a gazer.
It is not, but it is definitely close. If you guys are thinking it's of the beholder type line,
Yeah.
you would be correct.
It's a baby beholder.
All right, let's see here. It shoots one ray at you, Sephel, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom save.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Ugh. Maybe it's a tweener. 15.
Okay, you save,
Okay.
and nothing happens to you with this particular one, and then it is going to fire a second one at. You know what? We're going to do a second one at you, Sephel. I now need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Does this have anything to do with a disease or poison?
Nope.
Great.
Prepare to be screwed.
Ooh, that's way better. Dirty
Damn it.
20.
You're fine.
Mm.
So it fires off these two rays, and like you can just hear in both of your minds this incessant noise of just like intruders, kill them, protect the mysteries. And it is going to float backwards. Still keeping its height of 60 feet, it is going to move that particular way. Okay, next up is Sephel.
Okay. This is fun. So
Is it?
I mean, it's certainly something. So it's 45 feet up in the air, or well, it's 40 feet away, and then you said what? 60 feet up in the air.
60 feet up in the air.
Okay. So 60 feet in relation to ground level or above us?
I will say like ground level from where you guys are standing, yeah.
Okay. So I would have to, in other words, if I wanted to cast something that had a range of 60 feet, I would have to be essentially directly under it.
Yes.
Gross.
The diagonal right now is 72 feet.
Thank you, Sam.
Huh. Okay, that is gross. Real gross.
Yeah, I'm trying to be tricky. Trying to be wise.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to use my action then, and 3 charges of my staff to cast Melts Minute Meteors.
I knew I shouldn't have given you this staff.
So I have 6. It is 6, right? Yep, 6 meteors floating around me. And I'm going to move against the wall, the southern wall.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. Scylla, it is your turn. You are still invisible.
Important question. Which of us has the bag of holding?
Sue does.
Sue was given it, and I will say that she's holding on to it currently.
Okay. I'm going to move down, and that's 10 feet to get down.
Yes. So,
Okay.
athletics check.
Oh, yeah. That is 12.
You make it exactly.
Woo! And then I'm going to move 20 feet toward where I'm hearing all this ray stuff happening.
Mm-hmm.
So she's moving quickly here, and I will dash to get all the way up to the next ledge, but I don't think that I have enough movement to go up it.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay.
Just dash.
Go ahead.
No, just a dash. I'm done.
Okay. Indigo, you are up.
Alright, I am going to pop myself over yonder. I'm going to run further into the cavern, right by one of the ledges there. Have no idea that Scylla's right beneath me. So I'm only going to pop a first level Bless. Toral, please guide us in these trying times. Send out a little glow of energy to our orcish friend and Sephel and myself. So that's a D4 for saving throws and attacks, which should help
Excellent.
as this thing
Thank you very
matters
much.
us.
Yeah, very important.
Thank you.
Saving throws and attacks.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And I'll use my bonus action to gulp in anticipation of the pain to come.
Good choice. Okay. Next up in the order is Sue. And Sue, now having lost sight of the Darrow, is not entirely sure how to proceed, but does see the creature, so she's going to move 10. Make an athletics check. She manages to make it up a ledge. And I think she has enough distance here with her light crossbow. Yes, so she's getting into the disadvantage. If it's 80/320, anything beyond 80 feet is disadvantage, yes?
Correct.
Okay. So she's going to fire off 2 shots, and she's going to lose her invisibility with these. First one's a natural 2, or second, yeah. Second one's no go. That was a natural 1 on that one. So yeah, those are gone. Next up is Adonais, who, even though the target is invisible, he's going to try and sniff them out. So I'm going to say it's a 50-50 chance if he can detect where the general direction. And that is a 90. So Adonais starts climbing up and starts heading over towards this corner, and is just going to try and randomly swing out, hoping that they can catch whoever's there. So that's enough to hit it, but I'm also going to do a mischance kind of a thing. Wow, holy shit, that's 100. So he manages to connect with this invisible Darrow. His scent catching up with it. Wow. Okay. That is going to be That is 9 points plus a D4, you said?
D4 is for to hit, not to the damage.
Okay, well then no worries there. That will be 9 points of damage. And if you get hit while invisible, that take you out? I forget.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
no, you would have to make a concentration
check.
right? Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
remind
if you
me-
attack while you're invisible, it drops.
Okay, so 9 points of damage there. Okay. Concentration check. And I have to beat the damage taken, 10 or the damage taken?
Yeah. Or 10 or half the damage taken, whatever's higher.
Okay. They succeed, so they remain invisible. Alright. Next up is the Darrow. This Darrow is a little pissed right now. And they are... What can they do here? Alright. Shoot. Since they can't be seen, they're going to do this. Yeah, I think that's the best place to be. This is so tricky, guys. Okay, they have moved, I will tell you that much, and they are going to lose invisibility as they cast a chromatic orb at first level at Indigo.
Oh man, that's one of the bad ones.
Yeah, it's not great, and I will reveal them. They're here. Let's see. That is a 19 to hit.
That is gonna hit.
Okay. Does that when you cast this using a spell slot? Okay. All right. So it's gonna be 3d8 damage, and I get to choose. I'm gonna say it is cold damage. Uh, 10 points of cold damage. Not that bad.
All right. Let me roll for concentration on bless. Thankfully, I have advantage, and that is a 19.
Beautiful.
Nice job. All right, next up is your green monstrous friend, and I'm going to have. Ooh, how do I want to do this? Scylla, make a wisdom saving throw for me, please. Actually, wait, you're invisible still, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so never mind. Don't do that. It cannot see you. I'm gonna do it at Adonais. Because Adonais is visible. Let's see. Adonais fails and is now confused. It cannot take reactions until the end of its next turn, and on its turn, the target can't move and uses its action to make a melee or ranged attack against a randomly determined creature within range. If the target can't attack, it does nothing on its turn. And I'm going to fire another ray once again at you, Sephel.
God damn it.
Yeah, I need you
All
to
right.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. With the D4, right?
Yes, because this is a saving throw. Yeah, you should have it.
Yes.
Oh boy. Ha. Because I rolled a 4 on the D4, it's a 15.
You make it. You
Oh
bugger.
boy. Oh, that sigh made me frightened.
Yeah, well, it's not what I want, but I got one to use.
It was a natural 8. It was not a good roll. That bless saved me.
Yeah, so, well, good on the bless, Andrew. And it continues to float backwards, trying to keep its distance.
Fucking hell.
Okay, that is Sephel's turn. Yeah, I'm playing this smart. These are smart combatants.
It is my turn now?
Yes.
Okay.
Making you work for it.
Fuck me running. God, I wish I had pushed for a short rest before this. I don't have a whole lot to play with here, so I'm going to just... Actually, I can see the Darrow right now, yes?
Yes.
Interesting. So I'm going to... No, he's taken care of. He's taken care of. I'm going to move forward along the wall, and then when I get to the wall, I'm going to keep on the edge of this ledge here. I'm not going down to the lower level. How far did I move here? Okay. I'm going to move my full 30 feet, which puts me 35 feet away, but he's 60 feet up. Either way, I am well within range of Melfs, and I'm going to fire off 2 meteors at this thing. So
at the creature or the Darrow? I forgot which one you said.
Sorry, at the Beholder Kim.
Okay.
So it has to make 2 dexterity saving throws.
Damn you! Okay, where's my dice here? Sheet. Great rolls. First one is a 19.
Fuck off.
Second one is an 18.
Fuck off.
Yes!
Alright, so both of those succeed. Is this a half damage?
I hope not.
Yep, half as much on a successful one.
Damn it.
So... Okay. So it takes... Wow, math is fun.
Of course it is.
Down, because damage. So it's 7 points of fire damage total.
Okay. Alright. Half damage is good. I will take that. It takes it and it just squeals. It burns! Intruders burn me!
Just to clarify, 7 is the half.
Yes. No,
okay.
I gotcha.
Alright, good. And then... Can I do anything else? Not really. Every fucking range, man.
Yeah.
No.
Make you work for it.
Not without burning a spell slot that I am not burning right now, so that is my turn.
Okay. Alright, Scylla, you are up.
Alright. Now that I know where the Darrow is, Scylla's gonna move. She's gonna dash again. And she's gonna have to go up 2 ledges, so as she's like climbing these different levels of terrain just to get closer to this freaking Darrow. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think I'll have to make an athletics check.
Yes.
24.
Okay, you make the first one.
She's gonna... So she gets up to this, one of the higher ledges, and the Darrow is currently on a bridge that connects 2 of them, like a very short bridge.
You gotta make a second one, because you climbed up 2.
Oh, gotta make a second one.
Come on.
16.
Yeah, you make it. Alright, so you're up there. Yes, there is a bridge.
She's gonna go under the bridge with
Okay.
a dash. I want to get around to the other side.
Under the bridge, you're probably, I think it's 10 feet. So, yeah, the bridge is like 10 feet above you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go under the bridge and around to the other side and do my full dash and end my turn there.
I totally forget, even though it's on my Darrow sheet. Is invisibility a concentration spell?
I believe so.
Okay. Sephel, did you cast other spells that would have broken that concentration?
Yes, Melfs would cancel out the invisibility on Scylla.
Okay. I'm not going to say that changes anything in the previous round, but Sam, you are no longer invisible.
Then I will stop under the bridge.
Okay. All right. Cool. Works for me. All right. Thanks for everybody for going through with this. I appreciate it. Indigo, you are up.
Alrighty. I am gonna go ahead and sprint 30 feet towards our floaty friend. Since I can't quite get where I want to go, I'm going to skid to the stop in front of a ledge. I'm going to point 2 fingers up towards our Darrow friend, and I'm going to hit him with a first level guiding bolt.
Okay. Christ.
Oh boy. That's one of the good rolls. That's a 28.
Shoot. All right. Yeah, that's a hit. Shoot, I don't think I even have a reaction that I can use for that. Nope. Damn.
That is 13 points of radiant damage.
Whew. Okay.
And the next strike ends that Darrow has advantage.
Thank you so kindly.
I do like advantage.
Everybody like advantage. All right, next up is Sue, who's going to also get up this ledge. It's a natural 19. She gets up there, and she's going to fire both of her crossbows at the Darrow, trying to help you take it out swiftly. She has advantage on the first one. That's a 5 and a 9, but she has a good plus. She has a +6. What is their AC? That's a hit. Okay. She does max damage. That is 11 points of damage to the Darrow.
There you go.
On the first one. And it's just for the first hit, right,
Yeah,
Andrew?
just the first one.
Okay. All right, second one. That's a natural 1. I say her crossbow, the ratcheting, like repeating mechanism just snaps off in her hand. So now she has to take a turn to reload it, unfortunately. Okay, next up is Adonais, who loses his turn because there's nothing that he can attack immediately around him, which means we are back to the Darrow, who... All right. They, like, sweep their cloak about them, and you just smell brimstone as they disappear for a second and then reappear over here.
Oh, I'm gonna give me that motherfucking cloak.
And because that was an action, they're going to use a bonus action to try and swiftly drink something. Fuck. And they get a decent amount back. Okay, and that is their turn. Next up is the little dude. A little green dude with all of his stalks. How do I want to? I'm not getting a whole lot of luck. You, Sephel.
We can only roll so well for so long.
I know. I'm going to have you, Sephel, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It'll get you on one of these.
Probably right.
Don't forget your D4.
Thank you.
I should have done mine against you, Indigo, first.
Are you sure it's not an intelligence saving throw?
Nope. Not.
Ooh.
Get out of here.
Ooh. I might not even need that D4. But I rolled it anyway. 23.
You're fine. Dang it. Indigo. I want you to make a wisdom saving throw as well, please.
Oh, you've fallen into my cleric trap. Is this
I know.
against a charmed condition, sir?
No. I don't think it counts as a charmed condition.
Just checking. That's a 28 again.
Ooh.
Oh man!
Wow.
Everything
It's the
this
thing I'm best
creature
at.
has save on is you're just pros at. Alright, he's gonna continue to move
I
backward,
only have a +3 to both saves I've had to do. I just keep rolling okay.
which sucks for me. Alright, Sephel, you're up.
God, am I?
Yeah, it's still 60 feet up in the air, staying close to the cavern ceiling, and it has drifted farther
so
away.
fucking far away. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to fucking do it.
Then don't.
I I mean, I don't know how rough this thing is, but it hasn't been able to do anything to us yet. So maybe things aren't as... Maybe I don't need to pull any bullshit yet. So no, I'm going to move around this little curve of the first level, and I'm going to fire off 2 more of my meteors at it. So 2 more dex saves, please.
You get 4 meteors?
I get 6.
Holy shit.
I get 6, and I can choose and it's a bonus action after the spell is cast to send off 1 or 2 meteors.
For some reason, I thought it was way less than that, but okay.
Nah.
This is against the Spectre?
Correct.
Spectator? That's its actual creature name.
That's the other.
Yep.
That is a 22
Succeeds.
and a 18.
Both succeed. Wow, it is really good fucking saves.
I'm rolling well right
It's still going to take half damage.
now. Okay.
So 2 points of fire on the first meteor.
Okay.
Better 4 points on the second one.
Okay. It's a little hurt. It continues to burn.
Okay. And then,
Oh, shit.
because that is only my bonus action,
Wizards.
I am going... This is the dumbest bullshit, but fuck it, it's a... nope.
Just do it.
Nope.
Do it.
No, because it's a concentration. I'm reading things. Nope. That
Coming
is...
sentience.
It's okay.
I'm
Drop the meteors. Drop the meteors.
I'm not gonna do anything. No, fuck off.
Okay. All right, Scylla, you're up.
All right. Well, I was getting closer.
You were.
Let's see, this is 10 feet gets me to the ledge. Another 10 feet to go down it. I think that I can get right up behind the Darrow. I gotta make an athletics check, huh?
Yes.
17.
You make it.
And my goal here is to keep the Darrow between me and Mr. Floaty Eyeball.
Okay. All right. Fine. That's fine. That's fine. Indigo, you're up if that's your turn, Sam.
Yep.
Alright, now things are getting away from us here. They're moving around. And I've had enough of that.
God.
I'm gonna run around the corner, skid to it, and stop in front of Sephel. I'm gonna reach out a hand, one towards the Darrow, the other towards the Spectator, and I'm gonna slowly clench both fists and cast Hold Person at 3rd level.
Oh.
Oh shit, we bringing out the thirds.
Wisdom
Okay.
saves, please.
Wisdom saves. All right, for the Darrow first.
The Darrow probably has advantage because of their magical
Yes, they
illness.
do. But that's shit. That's absolute shit. I had a 2 and a 9.
Paralyzed.
All right. So they are
Me like.
held. The Spectator. I gotta get their stat back up. 1 second. Because my screen is only so big.
Andrew, you have blessed me with a great gift.
I give such good gifts.
You really do.
I totally forgot it had this thing. God damn it. I hope it succeeds on this, because this would be friggin' amazing.
Oh no.
That's a natural 19 for a
Oh, no.
21.
Yeah, that succeeds. Why are you so excited?
It has
though?
a thing.
Oh,
it has
no.
a thing called spell reflection, which I wish I had been using on you, Brendan. If the Spectator makes a successful saving throw against a spell or a spell attack misses, the Spectator can choose another creature, including the spellcaster, that it can see within 30 feet of it. The spell targets the chosen creature instead of the Spectator. If the spell forced a saving throw, the chosen creature makes its own spell. If the spell is an attack, the attack is rerolled against the chosen creature. So, because fuck you, Sephel, make your save.
I'm sorry, I'm not within 30 feet of it. It's 60 feet up in the air.
Okay, all right, that's fair. That's fair. Good call.
Sneaky.
Good call. And
Also,
it's not going to reach anybody.
Also, it already failed, so rules lawyer doesn't matter, but hold person technically wouldn't work against a spectator. It's not a humanoid.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
well,
Wow.
it succeeded. So either way, nothing happens.
Well,
Sephel
screw
also has to
you.
be humanoid.
Well,
Yeah, it says so in the description. Apparently, Brendan reads his spells.
He does.
Oh,
He's being a
what a
good wizard
weirdo.
boy.
I just had them burn me enough times. I've tried hold person against enough creatures and been told to eat fucking shit.
Indigo, is that the entirety of your turn?
This is all I can muster.
Okay. All right.
Man, can we just talk about how if Lara was alive, we would have all known hold person? Come on.
All right, it's Sue's turn. She's going to double move and get to there. And that is her turn. Next up is Adonais, who is just going to, like, try and leap out at the spectator. And is going to try and, like, leap and grab it. He succeeds simply because he has a couple more strength points. And so as he falls, the spectator is going with him.
Yes.
So they are both now prone on the ground, and Atenais has a grip on him. And I'm going to say just because of that whole flurry of activities, that is his turn. He's breaking down the action economy would be a lot there. Okay. Next up is the Darrow, who is held, can't cast spells.
Cannot cast spells. It is paralyzed.
Shoot. Okay. Well, next up is the Spectator, who, although it's grappled, is going to fire a ray at disadvantage. I think. Yeah, because it's within 5 feet. It's technically ranged.
Will at the end of the Darrow's turn, they get to repeat the save.
Oh, okay. Thank you. It was wisdom or con?
Yes, whiz save, please.
Wisdom save with advantage. That is a 19.
Ah,
Dang, it does break.
Okay. Beautiful. Hey, you bought yourself
lost a turn though.
a turn there.
Might be all I need, Andrew. Might be.
All right, Adonais needs to make a wisdom saving throw. That is a 6, so Adonais is now confused. And then it is going to... Gotta friggin' get this to work. Sephel, make a con saving throw.
Con save.
You're no longer blessed.
No longer blessed. Oh boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now it's real, y'all. Okay. Natural 19. Get fucked with a 22.
All
Told you,
right.
Andrew. The back flick works.
Ugh.
Man.
All right. Cool. Great. Well, since Adonais is confused and it's used its actions to attack, I'm going to say Adonais doesn't have a direct hold on it anymore, but I don't think he can move away right now. The spectator, at least. Okay. So it is now Sephel's turn.
Interesting. Okay. That works then. So I'm going to stand right there. My mouth works. And I am going to cast Pulse Wave.
Pulse Wave. This is your new spell?
This is my new 3rd level Graviturgy spell. I need the Spectator and I need the Darrow to make Constitution saving throws.
First up is the Spectator. That is a... What is it, con? That's a 19.
Fuck. Okay, he succeeds.
Spell Reflection.
Yep, that's fine.
So make a con save.
Does it reflect the entire spell, as in it wouldn't
No,
even
the
hit
Darrow
the Darrow?
will still have to save, but you
Okay.
are going to have to make the save, and if you fail, you take damage.
That's interesting. Okay, this is fun. I fail.
Sweet. Hit
I
yourself
fail.
with that shit while I roll advantage for the Darrow because
Yep.
of spell resistance. 2 5s, so the Darrow fails as well. So whatever you take, it takes as well.
So the Darrow fails. So let me talk you through Pulse Wave. So this is a 30-foot instantaneous cone.
Mm-hmm.
You create intense pressure, unleash it in a 30-foot cone, and decide whether the pressure pulls or pushes creatures and objects. In this case, I was planning push. So this is why this is fun.
Okay.
Each creature in that cone has to make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 6d6 force damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one, and each creature that fails the save is either pulled 15 feet toward you or pushed 15 feet away from you, depending on the choice of the spell.
Okay. So you're doing 66 plus another d6 because of the 10 feet that it's going to fall.
Yes, essentially.
Okay.
So I'm blasting this out. It bounces off, like it starts to go towards the spectator and instead blows up in my face and blows me 15 feet back. But it's going to blow the Darrow 15 feet off the ledge.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
66.
I'm sure Scylla appreciates that. She's like, what the fuck? I've been trying to catch him this whole time.
Scylla's like, get back here!
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Not get.
So, me and the Darrow take 20 points of force damage.
Oh.
And... Oh, sorry, I didn't roll the extra d6.
Is he prone?
5 extra points for falling off the ledge.
The Darrow's dead.
Oh shit!
The Darrow's fucking dead. You just hear this crack as her skull makes contact with the other cliff, and then her body just lays prone and slumped at the bottom of this like little ravine here between the different mesas.
And Sephel goes flying backwards, and actually, I don't know if you want to do anything with this DM, but I'm flying directly either
Indigo,
past
make a
or
dex
through
saving
Indigo.
Oh, I would love
Indigo, make a dex saving throw. 'Cause fuck yeah.
4?
No, you get hit.
So I blast myself backwards and barrel into Indigo.
Indigo, you take 4 points of damage, bludgeoning damage.
Oh my.
And the spectator takes 10 points of force damage, but isn't pushed. Unless the spell reflection negates any
it doesn't
like half
take
damage
it.
or anything.
It negates it
Gotcha.
because it succeeded.
Okay.
Oh, all right, that was a fucking epic.
Third level spells, y'all.
Scylla, you are up. The spectator is 5 feet off the ground. Your friends have been knocked prone elsewhere. Sue is above, and Adonais is confused. What are you doing?
She watches this Darrow fly past her. There's just blood seeping out from behind its head, and then she just kind of like, and then she turns and stalks toward the spectator. And I will finally make an attack in this combat.
Okay.
I know.
It turns
it's been
around,
rough,
it
hasn't
sees
it?
you, and it's like, oh no.
But I would like to drop my shield and do this two-handed.
Oh
Okay,
shit.
sure.
All right, first attack is a 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
This is 6 points of piercing.
Okay,
Second attack, it's only a 9 to hit.
does not hit.
I will action surge.
Fuck.
Get him.
16 to
That's a
hit.
hit.
All
The
right,
one thing I
that
didn't
one-
want to have happen was Scylla get up on this thing.
That is 14 piercing.
What
Am
the
I
fuck?
well, it's a 1d10 because I'm doing it two-handed. Can I attempt a trip attack on this guy? He's floating. It
No,
seems a little
because
weird.
he has a condition immunity to prone, so you cannot trip him.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. Okay. Well then I will do a. You know what? No, I'm gonna midterm this.
Scylla,
Yeah,
are
I
you
was gonna
rolling
say,
your
I-
extra attack with your action surge?
They did
What?
do the extra attack, yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear this. Yeah,
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you get your extra attack twice, technically.
Oh, do
Oh,
I?
yeah, you haven't attacked a third
No.
time. Yeah, you're gonna attack a third time.
No, when you
No, I did
take your
three.
action surge, you get your full action back. So you get essentially 4 attacks.
Oh,
Fuck me. I did not think that's how it worked. I
Yeah.
thought it was only one.
It's your full. You don't get an attack action. You get a full action.
Fuck that.
16 to hit.
Yeah.
7 more piercing damage.
Describe your kill.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, I think she comes up and it is full on like shish kebab. After just like stab, and then the last one, she beats it with the back end of the trident and forces it toward the ground, and it splats.
And as it splats, and the rest of you draw yourselves up, you see this 50-foot tall black obelisk standing above all of you. Sue with a red dragon egg in the bag of holding, and a oddly fashionable cloak upon the Darrow.
Yes.
And we'll get back to it next time.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you again. You're one of our favorite listeners. You made it to the post show notes. Thank you so much for your support. Yes, new outro means new news. We started a Discord server. Yes, we wanted to create a space for our listeners to meet fellow fans of the show. It's a new community, so hop on in, say hi, we'll be there. You can find it by going to our Twitter page, and it's linked up at the top there. Our linktree/the madness table has all of our links to all of our stuff. Speaking of which, if you haven't, please follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We try to, post some memes and other exciting stuff, especially on Twitter, so we would love the support there. We're also going to be launching a bonus action segment soon where we talk about the behind the scenes for the different chapters of our story. So please keep an eye out for those. And if you want to submit any questions for a future bonus action segment, please email us at themadnesstable@gmail.com. Lastly, please leave a review if you haven't. All the reviews do is they help us grow. It's a quick, easy, and free way to show your support. And we always appreciate that. So again, thank you so much for listening. We hope you're happy and healthy. We'll see you next week. When